Alright. Okay. Yo. What's going on? Apologize for being... Why the fuck am I holding on? Okay. Apologize for being a little late. Comic-Con. I just got home like... What time is it? I just got home like 40 minutes ago. I was supposed to start at 12, but I ain't make it home in time. I ain't make it home in time. And I saw film Red yesterday. I'm D King, aka Zach. I spotted him like while I was in the theater for the film Red premiere. Spotted him, JD Legend, Rogers Base. I think I saw Toadski, and I'm not sure if that was Arter or not. I know they posted a bunch of pictures, but I can't remember if that was him. But yeah, Zach is kind of mad at me because I peeped all of them and I ain't say nothing. Because honestly, I really didn't think that I was gonna even be at Comic-Con this year. Honest to God, like for real, honest to God, I did not think I was going this year. And a friend of mine just popped up and was like, "Yo, I got a Comic-Con pass. You're coming with me. Like there's no question. Like you're coming with me." Gone, Ogata-san, Dumbledore. What's going on? Man was given one name for the thumbnail, then goes and uses 7. Who did I put in the thumbnail? Wait, hold on. Where the fuck is the thumbnail? Oh yeah, all the vice captains. I asked for somebody to put in the thumbnail. Z had said Zoro, and I was like, oh, the vice captain. So I just hold up. Give me a second. Where the fuck is it? Matter of fact, I could just open this up. Display. Yeah, just open up this and bang. I was told just go with Zoro. Just go with Zoro, and I ended up going with this. Just went with all the vice captains. I swear to God, Ben Beckman has a unit in Bounty Rush. But for some reason, where I get all of my Bounty Rush artwork from, didn't post Beckman from Film Red. And I swear to God, King had one too. But again, another example of couldn't fucking find it. So I just went with Treasure Cruise. Wasn't even all of that. But yeah, gone. If you're here, yes, I did go a little overboard with it. But I had to. All vice captains. Damn, I got a lot of tabs open. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I hate ads so much. There we go. Alright, bam. Alright. But enough about Comic-Con bullshit. We about to get into chapter 1. Just need to make a quick thing for the Discord. right. So without any more delays, because damn, I'm already like 2 hours behind. Let's jump into it. Chapter 1062, Adventures in the Land of Science. Fuck is this? Germa 66's Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 20. It's been going on for 20 chapters now. Meanwhile, in Chocolate Town, Meanwhile, in Chocolate Town on Cocoa Island. What the fuck is this? Is this Aokiji? Is this Aokiji? That's Aokiji. He froze everything. He fucking. How was your nap, Silvers? My nap? What nap? I just got home. Oh God, I just got home. Give me a second. But yeah, oh God, I just got home. Why are we starting the Silvers? Why are we starting the hell on Silvers now? Nah, it's Yamato. What are you talking about, Cole? But yeah, oh God, I just got home. Nah, it's Yamato. Gone. Don't do that to me. Nah, it's not. That's not possible. All right, but no. So those two figures that we saw before, that confirms that it's not Germa. That wasn't Germa. That wasn't Reiju and Ichiji when they first showed up. That kind of makes sense because when we saw the silhouettes, they were wearing normal shoes, and Aokiji, and it kind of makes sense that this is Aokiji. They were wearing normal shoes instead of the typical Germa like clown shoes. I fucking love it. Wait, so they sent Aokiji here? But wait, why is Blackbeard, Katarina, and who the fuck was it that went, and who else was it that went with him to Amazon Lily? Wow, Aokiji and I hope it's Shiryu. Aokiji and Shiryu, the two niggas that Blackbeard and Burgess don't trust the most. They sent them here for the poneglyph and whatever else. Please God don't. Oh, the thumbnail came in clutch. Please God don't let it be for Katakuri. I hope to God Katakuri is okay. Why do you have mystery music in the background? Mystery music. It's not mystery music, it's One Piece lo-fi. It's lo-fi for One Piece, yeah. What you mean? It's lo-fi. Vasco shot, yeah, Vasco shot. I'm hoping that it's Shiryu and Aokiji. Let those two motherfuckers be here. If there's some kind of conflict, let us get a Shiryu versus. Oh my God, Shiryu versus Aokiji. Give me Shiryu versus Aokiji. Or Shiryu versus Katakuri. And the only reason that Shiryu comes out on top is because Aokiji is here. But don't kill Katakuri, please. Please don't kill Katakuri. Please don't kill Katakuri Oda. Oh yeah, while I was at Comic-Con, I was talking to somebody like in the One Piece law section that they had. Like it was a nice little, like a sizable conversation, and we were talking about the disappointments with Wano and like the high points of Wano, the stuff that we actually enjoyed about Wano. And tell me why some random asshole just comes out. I'm not even gonna say come out of nowhere because he was a part of the conversation, but dude really approached the stand and was like, "How do y'all feel knowing that Black Clover's Japanese aesthetic arc is already looking better than Wano, done by one of the most famous mangaka in all of history?" And we couldn't say shit. We couldn't say shit. We could say nothing. I'm not even caught up to Black Clover yet. I'm not. All I know is there's a girl in Wano. in Black Clover, whatever their kingdom is called, that's Yami's sister. He was like the female who was introduced in this arc that ties back to a character we already know is already better than the one that y'all had in Wano. And I had to think about that shit for a second. And I was like, who is he talking about? He was like, Hiyori, Komurasaki. And I was like, oh shit. Cause I saw the hand slicing shit that they did with the bamboo. Somebody was like, but Luffy's training arc is better than Asta's. He was like, is it? Is it? Because all we got for Luffy's training arc was a couple panels of Luffy going like this. Asta's actually having to struggle and go through and like come to some kind of realization. He just got his ass whooped. I was like, damn. But somebody else in the group, because I was trying to stay out of it. But somebody else in the conversation said something along the lines of, but our main antagonist that we're training because of is more intimidating. I know about the demon lord, the Wizard King being like the twin brother of the devil that kind of turned Sister Lily into an angel and then fucking kidnapped her, and then but only after he whooped Asta's ass. And then I was comparing that whole sequence to Kaido. To Kaido one-shotting him, and I was like, damn, One Piece down bad. Asta's training arc logically makes sense. It does. And on top of it, we had more build-up. We actually saw our main fucking antagonist well before we started training. Luffy saw Kaido, jumped in front of him, and then proceeded to get one shot. People think Asta's dead. They think Asta's dead. For someone who ain't caught up, you sure sound caught up. I know about the Sister Lily stuff. Before Sister Lily turns into like an angel, up until like Asta does like his little hand slice thing, I don't know anything. I know that they think Asta's dead because what the hell is the Bloodborne guy with the demons, like the second in command of the Black Bulls? He was like, yo, I can jump through any shadow I want, but I can't jump through Asta. And he was like, either he's dead or he's so far out of range that I can't sense him. But that shit was so unlikely that everybody just like, fuck, Asta's dead. I need to get caught up on Black Clover. But this is not a Black Clover stream. Knocked. There it is. That motherfucker got a Bloodborne aesthetic, and he has hounds. He has fucking dogs. If anybody knows my favorite character in Bleach, it was Coyote Stark, and that was just off of like his gunslinger shit. When motherfucker like had his panel of him like crouching down and had the fucking wolves next to him, I was like, damn, that shit's kind of clean. But all right, not a Black Clover stream, not a fucking Bleach stream. Let's get back to the One Piece stream. My voice is shot.
But we've come to a dangerous place.
But Gon, if this is Yamato if Yamato is here and the reason that all of this is frozen, but if Aokiji is here, but we see Aokiji first, and turns out it's Yamato who froze all of this. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Alright, page 1. Where were we last? Oh yeah, we saw Vegapunk, right? God damn it.
The most vicious, ruthless champion that's ever been.
There you go. Alright, Vegapunk. The Vegapunk. What a fracas. God damn. Is this giant robot bigger than it's bigger than a Frankie Shogun, right? Vegapunk, you're like my role model. I killed 2 years in your hometown of Baltimore. Is that the name of the island? I wanted more of Stark. Oh God, son, you have no idea how much I wanted from Stark. Stark was the number one, but Ukiura had a higher form of transformation, but somehow Stark was still stronger than Ukiura. Like, stop it. Stop it. But yeah, Ukiura kind of was clean. I think it was Hellverse, like the movie Hellverse, where we saw like reanimated clips of the Ukiura fight. That shit was fire. Vegapunk home island, yes. All right, so it is Baltimore. Vegapunk grew up in Baltimore. He grew up in Maryland. After going through your labs, there was still a load of stuff I didn't get a chance to look into. Damn, really? Frankie's a meathead. Frankie is a meathead. Pause. Time out. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, okay. I was about to say, Baltimore, Maryland isn't like Princeton or... Yeah, I thought Princeton was in Maryland, but that's fucking stupid. I was about to say, like, Frankie's an American. Vegapunk's from Baltimore. Frankie went to Baltimore. Does that mean Frankie went to an Ivy League college? But yeah, Frankie's a meathead genius. He nerd first and foremost. Frankie is a nerd. Frankie's a nerd. Like, he's a meathead, but man, good with his hands. I killed 2 years in your hometown, Baltimore. After going through your lab, there was still a load of stuff I didn't get a chance to look into. It's the giant mech of my dreams. Who said that? Is that Usopp? Yes, it is. Just how many times bigger than General Frankie is that? I can't wait to show Luffy and Chopper. Fucking Usopp, I forgot Usopp is still here. The rest of his squad, like freak out squad ain't here. I can't wait to show Luffy and Chopper. What a stunning lady. Come on, Sanji. You don't even, come on. Just a moment. This is the first I've heard of Vegapunk being a woman. The theories were right. That's not Vegapunk. And she looks far too young. Vegapunk has been active for many years. It was already, the writing was on the wall. Didn't we even like kind of sort of, we saw Vegapunk's outline when they were talking about Kuma's last mission. Like, he was a tall, slender dude with like a striped shirt on. Like, he was lanky. That's not Vegapunk. That's not, and we even in the Caesar flashback at Punk Hazard, we saw and heard Vegapunk. Tall as shit, old man voice. The only thing I know Baltimore, Maryland for is The Wire. Yo, alright, I might catch some flag for this. I've never seen The Wire. Like, at all. I think I may have seen clips of it, but I've never seen The Wire. This is the first time I've heard of Vegapunk. Far too young. Vegapunk's been active for many years. Naturally, who said this was the main Stella body? What? Naturally, who said this was the main Stella body? You're looking at Punk 02 Lilith. So she is an android. In any case, No! Vegapunk is smarter than all of them. Vegapunk is smarter than Caesar, Queen, Judge, all of them. This is a clone. This has to be a fucking clone. In any case, we always run through our research funds in a jiffy. So we'll allow you to skedaddle if you just relinquish your value. Bitch, are you robbing us?
You balance upon the cusp of destiny.
I mean, you run through research funds so quickly because
All that matters.
like there's presumably like how many of them is it? The main Stella body. So Punk 02. So yeah, so there's at least two. Like there's two of you, and you're both running through shit like, and you're both like conducting experiments and doing research. Of course, you're gonna run out of funds. You're splitting up funds between two crazy ass pieces of research. Like Jesus Christ. And then you got the nerve to rob us for real? What? These waters are chilly enough without you being cold too. You just fished us out. Yeah, you just fished us out. What kind of rescue do you call this? Are you deaf? This is not a rescue. Trespassing on these waters is nigh impossible. Resist and they will sink you without question. Who are they? Did bitch make Mechanical Sea Kings? Told you she Android 18, bro. Oda player, paying homage to Toriyama? Yeah. You wild. Or she Android 21. Nah, she Android 02. That's Android 02. This man made Mechanical Sea Kings. Take a gander at the weaponized sea beast. I'm just gonna assume that's a translation error. The weaponized sea beast. They just popped out. Weaponized sea beast. That's rad. Look at Frankie turned into a fucking Muppet. Yeah, but my fear is overwhelming. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I need something to drink. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Right here. Alright, I'm back. Water drinking fill arc. Nah, the crazy thing is, how is it that in my house, we have no bottles of water? We got no bottles of water, but we got like 6 cases of Coca-Cola, Sprite, Dr. Pepper, and ginger ale. Unfortunately, this was the only one that was in the refrigerator. I wonder if you could do like points on YouTube, because you can. I'm about to make a hydrate. I'm gonna have to do that and and make a hydrate command. A hydrate command and a continue reading command. All right, what the fuck was that? They just popped out. Oh yeah, weaponized sea beast. Frankie looked like a Sesame Street character. That's right, yeah, but my fear is overwhelming my awe. Look at my boy, look at fucking Zoro. That man is calm as can be. Reading since yesterday. Technically, I have been here since yesterday. Coke over water, shaking my head. I'm not drinking tap water. At least not in the current state of things. The way like everything's going right now. With the filtration system in New Jersey, I'm just not. But yeah, Zoro looking calm, cool and collected. Man ain't afraid to see. Man's not afraid of sea kings. I get Zoro not being afraid of sea kings, but these are advanced like cybernetic sea kings. Enhancements, probably with lasers, missiles, and all of that shit. And he is not phased. What the fuck? Lilith, what are you? Excuse me. Is the water that bad down there? It's not that it's bad, it's just that a few years ago, sea beasts, not sea kings, they're much smaller. Sea kings come in all different sizes. That's the first thing. Second, look at how big these things are compared to the sun. And the sun is a massive fucking ship. But yeah, to answer your question, the water's not bad. It's just that a couple years ago, a lot of the pipes in New Jersey were like so old that lead started to seep into the water. A lot of cases of lead poisoning went around. So I'm guessing the state started sending out like filters to put on your faucet sink, and we still have ours. But me personally, like they're still switching out the pipes to like some of the pipes to this day. But me just being me, I'm not drinking that water from the tap. Nah, it's bottled water or nothing. I don't think Silvers could take on Toby. I don't think Silvers could take on Toby Robo because he can't get past page 1. Hold up, nah, hold up. That's getting pinned. That's getting fucking pinned. Pinned message. I fucking love that. Alright, okay, I'm gonna keep reading. That was shit. That was some crazy shade and I respect it. Oh my god. One shot, one kill. Jesus fuck. Where was it? Lilith, what are you doing? Why do you always insist on looting? Have some pride as a scientist. Shaka, put a sock in it? Shaka, put a sock in it. Can your infernal pride keep the lights on? She's right. They're the Straw Hat Pirates, a newly dubbed Emperor crew are not going to meekly surrender. Precisely. They must have a heap of treasure stashed away. Even so, you made a foolish blunder. Just looking at her and the way she acts, I can already see people falling in love with her. The new crew member discussions are back in full fucking force. Hey, Gon, I appreciate the defense, but that fuck, where it's at? Right here. I don't think that shit. I know you're joking, but that was fucking devastating. That was devastating. Where was it? Oh yeah, the new crew member discussions about coming back in full force. Full fucking force. Full fucking force. She likes plundering for research. Head ass theory. If there's there are 3 Vegapunks. Stella, Lilith, and Shaka. I'm just going. The main one is Stella. This one is Lilith, and I'm guessing Shaka. No. Shaka could be somebody else. Shaka could be like an assistant or something.
This is a town called Basic, where everyone parks the same basic way. And that's a 2022 Nissan
Head-ass theory.
Intelligent around view monitor.
Instead of joining Luffy's crew, main Vegapunk is a revolutionary. I'm still on that. Lilith goes to Law, if there is another Vegapunk, that one goes to Kid. Everybody gets a genius scientist. We don't get one. We don't get one for us, for the Straw Hats, because we already have Frankie. This is just a repeat. Excuse me. This is just a repeat of the Caesar for Nakama discussions. What do we need Vegapunk for when we already have Frankie? Oh, but he's smarter than Frankie. So what? That means we're just dropping Frankie for a super upgrade that leads nowhere. You're dropping Frankie, a character that we have a lot of time with, for a new version that we just don't know. This late in the story too. Nasty. Precisely. Even so, you made a foolish blunder. I have them surrounded. Don't underestimate them. Look at the swordsman. What you mean, look at the swordsman? Look at the swordsman! That's Pirate Hunter Zoro! His bounty is 111 million! See how calm he is? That man! Come on, stop. What's up with the Zoro hype? The Zoro hype needs to stop. I just realized we're only on page 4. Leave me alone. Bonnie and O2 for Straw Hat, for real? No. Bonnie is a supernova, yes, but at the end of the day, Zoro! At the end of the day, I do think that Bonnie's gonna go with, I think Bonnie is gonna eventually, go with Kuma. If they are able to, reprogram Kuma, I think that she is gonna end up going with Kuma to wherever he ends up. And I don't think he's not a pirate. He's not still a pirate. I think he officially gave up being a pirate once he joined the revolutionaries, but still used the pirate guys in order to become a warlord, which for whatever reason, or unless he became a warlord first and then the revolutionaries ended up recruiting him. But no, we saw him at Great Terminal when it was on fire, and I don't think he was a warlord back then. So much Longy slander this week, and that's when we gonna keep going. Look at how calm. See how calm he is. He knows you're in range for him to end you in an instant. You're too close, bitch. You too close. You need to back up. Yo, Vegapunk's smart as hell. You see that pirate hunter? Oh no, Zoro. His bounty is 1,111,000,000. See how calm he is? He knows you're in range for him to end you in an instant. Zoro, why is that so badass? Everybody, all of this panic and excitement going on around him, and Zoro's just standing there like, make a move, bitch. I dare you. Oh my God. Same goes for Devil Child Nico Robin back. Nigga! Everybody panicking and just off to the side. You got one like this, and then you got another one just staring at you, ready to go. But what can they do against all these sea beasts? The strong can appraise their prey and prioritize the most essential targets first. You should have been more cautious. Is that what you... What? Sanji? Is it because Sanji's still geeking? Yeah, Sanji's geeking the fuck out. Sanji's geeking the fuck out. Zoro has already assessed the situation. I take you out, that's game over. But Robin got that. He gonna unsheath that sword, do a quick spin, and all of these things are going to lose their fucking heads. It's not even a contest. It's not even a contest. Why do I keep getting? I'm about to get YouTube red, man. I'm about to get YouTube red. This shit is ridiculous. Oh my God, you should have been more cautious. Those imbeciles around them lulled me into a false sense of security. Confound it, I was careless. Hey, Vegapunk, there's something I want from you, so you better play nice, guy. What does Zoro want? Sanji is not hitting a girl. He's not. What does Zoro want from Vegapunk? It can't be a flaming sword because he got that already. He got his flaming sword already. Those theories are fucking dead. What does Zoro want from Vegapunk? I'm trying to think. What could Zoro want from Vegapunk? What the fuck could Zoro? People think a fix for the smile fruits and Wano. A fucking lightsaber? Could you imagine Zoro condensing the fucking Foxfire technique? The Foxfire technique condensing the heat so like tightly that the blade just fucking beams with light. Zoro got the dark saber. Haki up his new lightsaber sword. He got the dark saber, son. Fuck Black Blade. Zoro got a black lightsaber. He got a fucking dark saber. I think Zoro knows Vegapunk is behind the weird Kuina death. There's nothing weird about Kuina's death. Everybody in the One Piece world is not like built different. Kuina was a child carrying a large. Do you know what a sharpening block is? Do you know how big a fucking sharpening block is? Give me a second, because people kill me with this fucking theory. Oh, she fell down some stairs and she's in the One Piece world. So the fuck what? There are people who die from bullets. You can get stabbed and die. Like, that's not that. What the fuck? God damn it! I can't find a traditional fucking sharpening block. Yeah, look up sharpening block. Those big stones that people sit on the ground and just shing shing. Kuina was carrying a big shit one. Fell downstairs, broke her neck, and she died. We saw her body. There's nothing weird about Kuina's death. Nothing. Hell, even when Zoro first left home, he was still a normal person. Everybody Zoro fought up until that point was normal. They were normal people. Captain Kuro was able to move at crazy ass fucking speeds. He was just a normal swordsman. I got 3 fucking long, sharp sticks that can hurt. I can't do flying slashes. I got no hockey. Could Zoro block bullets at that time? Can't remember, not sure. But he was a normal fucking swordsman. He took stances. He went at you with traditional moves, except for the fucking sword in his goddamn mouth. Zoro was a normal goddamn person. Up until Zoro learned to cut fucking steel, he was a normal person. Well, no. Before that, Zoro was fast as shit and he was strong, and he was crazy, like physically strong. But in terms of swordsmanship, he was a normal fucking person. Kuina was a young girl who was able to beat adults. The adults that she was beating were normal sword masters in the context of our world. She was not beating niggas like she was not beating niggas like Zoro now. No, even oh my god. She was not beating niggas like Zoro now. She was not beating people like Kinemon, Ashura Doji. She was not beating those kinds of people. The fodder who were enhanced by Django's hypno stuff were able to shatter cliffs with their fists. Not normal. You know what the fuck I mean? Stop being a dick. Kuina was beating grown sword masters in terms of like kendo. Those sword masters. She was not beating motherfuckers who could slice mountains, who could cut ships in half. Hell, I'm even hard pressed to say these sword masters she was beating didn't even know flying slashes. I'm hard pressed to say they could even cut steel. So far, the only person that we knew who was above average was probably Koshiro. He was, and I don't even think we knew that she didn't even beat him. She didn't. But he was teaching her. That's the argument that I will give y'all. He was teaching her. He was teaching her. So Kuina, that's probably why Kuina was able to beat some of them people, like those people, because she was being taught by Koshiro, a nigga from one. A nigga from one. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, nigga. Fuck yourselves. Back on the chapter, where the hell was I? Go on, you make me angry. Kuina's weird death. How long we been going for? 46 goddamn minutes. Why would her daddy take her seriously? It's his daughter. Show me one instance where Koshiro showed any type of bias towards Kuina because she was a girl. Kuina was the one with the complex. Every time Kuina popped off, he was smiling. He was proud. That's his daughter. Fuck out of here. Kuina killed the previous Mihawk. Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me. Kuina killed the previous Mihawk and replaced him. How did she replace him? And if you say Ivankov, Jesus fucking Christ. Ivankov left long before that. We saw Kuina training at night when Dragon showed up to the dojo to resupply. They left that night. The strong can appraise their prey and prioritize the most essential targets first. You should have been more cautious. Koshiro wouldn't take his offspring seriously, whether a girl or a boy. Stop it. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? He's from the Shimotsuki clan, descendants of Ryuma, the sword god. Why wouldn't he take his transformation jutsu learned from Wano? Those imbeciles love Vegapunk. There's something that yeah. No matter, bring them here. I have an interest in that crew. Logic, 01, Shocker. There are 3 Vegapunks. No. There are 3 Vegapunks. Wait, Shocker. What was the first one? Stella. Okay. 00, 01, and 02. There are 3 Vegapunks. No wonder you're running out of fucking research. No matter, bring them here. I have an interest in that crew. Is he wearing a Daft Punk helmet? Is he wearing a Daft Punk helmet? Or is he just bald? That's a Daft Punk helmet. That's a Daft Punk helmet. Stop it. So you've been here before? When I was a kid, it was still a pretty run-of-the-mill lab. At the time, though. Oh, what? So how come you came back? I'm here for answers.
I'm Emily Wilson.
I'm here for answers. I'll have that bastard's life if I don't like what I hear, huh? Vegapunk's the one who turned my dad into a cyborg. Whoa, that's awesome! No! It's not. It's not. He's completely lost his sense of self. He doesn't even know who he is anymore. He's nothing but a living weapon now.
Becoming a
Kuma's her father.
Seemed like something only men did.
Kuma's her fucking father.
Or it seemed like something that you.
Oh no!
Out of college, I just decided.
Kuma's her
to
fucking father.
See where that takes
Not
me.
her husband.
It was kind of through social media.
My theory still runs true.
That I noticed.
My theory still runs true.
And this is something.
I'm just changing up some of the relations.
We've observed our dad's lifestyle.
We go. All right, I'm gonna get on it after the chapter. Ziad's here. We know 01 stayed up all night.
I wanted something that I could travel, see the world, and that's when I started talking to my
He was up all night to
aviation,
get lucky.
Talking to some other people involved in aviation, and they helped support me.
Hey, Ziad, that shit went over my head, bro.
And that's
This shit went over my head. That's awful. Yeah, unforgivable. Sorry, Boogie. Boogie. It's Bonnie. Yeah, Bonnie. Oh, Luffy remembered. Luffy's remembering her name. We made it to the surface. Let's track down some grub. Whoa. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I ran into Sabo at Mary Joie. Whatever, I can spill the beans later. Does she know Sabo? What's good, Edens? I love silvers and ads. Why the fuck are ads on? Why the fuck are ads on? Ooh. Why the fuck are ads on? I'm so sorry, Sean. I do have ads on. Why? All right, that's something else that I might have to like go through on the checklist whenever I'm starting to stream, because I gotta actively remember to turn off ads. We made it to the surface. Let's find some grub. Oh yeah, whatever. I can spill the beans later. What is all this stuff? Is that a giant robot? There's all sorts of things up there, and a space monster. What the fuck? Giant robot. Fucking Future Town. Did Vegapunk grab one of the space pirates? Maybe Punk 01 is human after all. No, but remember they said the Stella body is the main body. So the main one is Vegapunk, who might be the human. The rest of them, I think, are clones. Not androids, not cyborgs, clones. Unless they're androids, they're humans with cybernetic parts. And a space monster. What in the world? I'll be back after I ride one. Why does Luffy want to ride every giant monster he sees? Hey, we're infiltrating this place. Remember, take care, Luffy. Gum. Rocky. Luffy's been eaten. What the fuck?
We nailed it, senpai.
Lavazza Classico.
I hate ads.
Generations, the Lavazza family
I hate
has
ads so
perfected
much.
the
Wait, hold on. Is Luffy's passive just because Luffy went into his full zone form one time and because he awakened it when going into his full zone? Is his Tune Force shit 100% active now? Like just passive? Cause he just got 8 and then blew out the back of this thing's head. You okay, Luffy? I thought I got swallowed, but whoa, is that a giant parfait? There's cookies and fruit too. Look at all that cream, giggity. Thanks for the body. Hold it, you guys. Why would they leave food lying around? This has to be a trap. Is it a hologram? Is everything here a hologram? Yeah, he's a Yonko. He needs to ride everything. Oh yeah, you talking about the ads playing on my side. For the music, it's on a playlist, and in between each song there's a fucking ad. It's horrible. People reading too much into that panel. Some saying it's Gear 5 and it's a gag moment. I'm thinking now everything here is a hologram because they just, yeah, the parfait. I think all of this shit is a hologram. It's all a hologram. Jinbei's looking like, all right, we went right through it. How can we see it but not touch it? We're not touching it. It's so cruel to make us hungry like that. Bonnie is so sad. Oh crap, did we die earlier and not notice? There's no way we're ghosts. I've never seen one before, but this parfait must be a hologram. There we go. What the hell is that? This ticks me off. Is he going Gear 5? Okay. The flame head is the gag. What I don't like about this is the smoke scarf thing. That's 100% gag Gear 5 transformation. Oda is now using Gear 5 to explain every time Luffy does like a cartoonish fucking reaction. Not necessary. We've seen Usopp make ridiculous faces. We've seen other characters like heads get real big when they yell. It's an anime trope. You don't need Gear 5 to explain away all this. Oda wants to draw Gear 5 so bad. That's what I'm saying. It's a 3D image made of light. You see them in comics and science fiction stuff. At least they have that. At least they have that stuff in One Piece. They have that stuff in the One Piece world, so we're not sitting here like We're not sitting here contemplating how they're gonna figure out what these things are called. Even though we know it's called a hologram, that shit can be infuriating. People think he looks like Rocks in that panel. How do people know what Rocks even look like? All we saw was a silhouette. Yes, he has the angry eyes and flaming hair. That's the only thing that they have in common so far. I'm not jumping to any kind of conclusion. Just an image. Oh, the space monster? That's why I went right through it. Not Gear 5 passive. But as soon as I said that, he had a reaction and he looks exactly like Gear 5. We need to cut that shit out. I don't understand why Oda's so obsessed with wanting to draw Gear 5 in the first place. All it is flame. It's normal Luffy with flame hair and a fucking cloak in this Gear 4. Oda wants to draw a god so bad, he gave the cloak thing to Yamato too. I don't think that shit was necessary. I don't. And if you're gonna give every god that cloak, why didn't Sengoku have it? That's all I'm saying. As a matter of fact, Gear 4 didn't need that goddamn cloak. It did. He didn't. He just didn't. It would have been fine with just the smoke coming off his body. Oh, hey, The giant robot must be one too. No one can make something like that. You weren't at the ship. You weren't at the ship, Jinbei. Come on now.
They're holding the Americans.
I'm about to just turn off the music because I'm not about to keep messing with these ads every time. Where was that? Oh yeah. Hey, what's this? All these buttons have pictures of food on them. Give up already. Everything on this island's a sham. That reminds me, weren't the seas around the island freezing? You'd expect this place to have a similar climate, but actually this is a winter island, but the environment is set to tropical mode in here. Who the fuck are you? What the fuck? Why does it have Uta's hair color? Oda wants Uta in the story so bad. Oda wants Uta in the story. Why does this thing look like Uta? It says punk. That's another Vegapunk. Oh yeah, Ogata. I still haven't seen Bullet Train, and apparently it's on demand. I'm gonna watch that shit tonight. I have to. This is another Vegapunk, isn't it? With my island aircon invention, that's absolutely Vegapunk. You can specify and regulate the temperature of an area right down to the soil. This one's as big as Kaido. You're a hollow thing too, right? Right? And of course, Luffy punches. Take this. Did she just fucking one tap Luffy? She just one tap. I'm sorry. Vega Cola? Frankie's getting an upgrade. Vega Cola, what? A hamburger meal and a drink came out. Who made it? You can touch it. It's real. So good. If Yamato was here, she'd be in the place where Bonnie is. 100% she'd be where Bonnie is. No goddamn question. Or hell, if not, she'd be on the ship. She'd be on the ship and be another one that Vegapunk is going, yo, look at the swordsman, look at Nico Robin, and look at that one. That's Kaido's daughter. How do I know that? Because I'm Vegapunk. That's Kaido's daughter. Why do you think they're all calm? I miss Yamato. She was the biggest waste of time in Wano, especially how with the ending, but I miss Yamato. I can't wait for the Kaido Yamato fight to happen. And then, there's a lot of pressure on Toei right now because of the Naruto anniversary thing. Toei reanimated a lot of key moments in Naruto. Mr. Beast was like, yo, how much would it cost to get the entirety of the first part of Naruto animated like this? And when somebody broke it down to him, Mr. Beast was like, deal, let's make it happen. Are you serious? But in all honesty, Sakuga animation back then compared to now are night and day. Updated animation looks good in there, it looks good and all, but compared to what classic Sakuga used to look like, I think the old animation looks 100 times better. 100 times better. And people were saying yo, One Piece can't compare to the One Piece anime can't compare to anime now, since people have already seen stuff like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. One Piece just can't compete. But at the same time, you really can't compare those two because those are seasonal anime. They have a lot of time to work on a single episode, and on top of it, those episodes only come 12, maybe 24 episodes a season. You really can't compare a weekly anime to those. But when One Piece does want to kick up, it does. They hire somebody like Ishitani to do the raid on Onigashima. But you still can't compare it. The only reason that I say Mr. Beast said that, Mr. Beast was like, how much would it cost to get the entirety of Naruto like this? Naruto Kai might be happening, funded by Mr. Beast. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not. The only thing that I would suggest is that you can have all of Naruto look like what Bleach looks like now, like what the new Bleach is gonna look like, which, by the way, Bleach is turning into a seasonal anime. The 1,000-Year Blood War is gonna be seasonal. I think they said it's gonna be like 4 seasons. But yeah, you can have all of it look like what Bleach looks like now. But when it comes to the Naruto versus Sasuke fight, even though they did reanimate some of those scenes, bring back the original animator, the original team who did that. Because looking at that shit was iconic. It was fucking beautiful. It went back to like 90s style anime. Like, not much detail, but the colors were like, wow. The same goes for Hiruzen versus the first and second Hokage. Like, the animation style, like that shit bumped up. Less detail, but the colors like actually pop. The deformation of the body, like shit that people meme Naruto for, like, oh, if you pause Naruto, like when Sasuke did the fireball jutsu, his whole head turned sideways and it looks bad. That's because it's not meant to be looked at frame by frame. In motion, it exaggerates the movements to give that excuse me, it exaggerates the motion to give the result that extra effect. Because imagine if I'm just sitting here and go and just blow fire out my mouth. Not much of an effect. But if I sit here, take my hands, bring it up from my gut all the way up with your upper body bloating, and then it just explodes out of your mouth. Giggity. Yes, that it gives that much more of an effect when you actually see it. Dudes ain't seen a lot of anime if they think stuff gotta look like Demon Slayer, JJK quality. That's what I'm saying, Edens. Every single frame don't gotta look like movie quality shit. I don't need Ichigo sitting there talking to his dad to be shiny and shit. No. Like that, no. As soon as we finish the chapter, let's finish the chapter. As soon as we finish the chapter, because we've been going for an hour already. As soon as we finish the chapter, we will continue this. I actually forgot we was reading the chapter for a second. So good. Press the next one. Steak, amu rice, tokatsu. Ooh, I kind of want some ramen. Tokatsu, cotton candy cake, ramen, fried chicken, hot dogs. Well, at least you appreciate my work. That's the unnamed cooking device. Why is she mad? Pizza, pasta. It can turn raw ingredients into one of 500 unique dishes in under a minute. The make do with what you've got mode is the best. There's a website that if you go into your refrigerator and you you type in every piece of every ingredient that you have in your refrigerator, everything that you have in your refrigerator, you type it into that website, it will give you a list of recipes based off of what you have in your refrigerator. Tangent, don't be. That's actually kind of fire. But I can't wait. But it can't be too happy since a lack of competent engineers means that this bucket of bolts can't be mass produced. Is following blueprints that damn hard? So, well, at least this Vegapunk actually wants to. At least this Vegapunk actually has some concern or some inkling of wanting to benefit the Is this a reused panel from Kaido? This looks like a reused Kaido panel. It really pisses me off. The island aircon is in the same damn boat. Its sensors can monitor living creatures, and it could tame the weather if we just had a bit more money. There are endless ideas, but not enough resources. She punched a hologram? Waffles, fried shrimp. Is this another Vegapunk? Of course, my photonic gloves make it possible to physically interact with light. Kizaru down bad. Kizaru down bad. I'm still going with it. I'm still with it. Usopp is going to get the raid suit. Usopp's getting the raid suit. And Usopp is getting the upgrade. Soaking King lives. Man, full on forgot he was reading the chapter. I apologize. Perception shapes your sense of reality, but touching a projected object turns that on its head, doesn't it? Perception shapes your sense of reality, but does... What the fuck? The fuck? That was a mindfuck. Frankie versus Kizaru? Frankie and Usopp versus Kizaru. Frankie and Usopp versus Kizaru. And she's talking about weather manipulation. Nami might get another upgrade to her climate tag. The magic wand component that was missing that Usopp couldn't replicate, we might get a replacement for it. Whatever the fuck it was. Debates on what makes something real are as old as time. It's something you'll have to decide for yourself, but I consider the matter settled. Are we really getting into this, to the idea of personal reality? So that girl isn't real? Oh, that's a topic that's in the no-no box. Biggest flex in One Piece if Usopp solos Kizaru. Usopp has been stated to will always be the weakest member of the Straw Hats. If he solos Kizaru, what the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, granted, there can be a large gap between the weakest and the strongest, but imagine if Usopp being the weakest, it's not that big of a gap. And I'm talking about if we're excluding Luffy. If Zoro's here and the community thinks that it's like a massive gap between the strongest and the weakest, but in reality the gap is like this big. Imagine if the gap is like this big and Usopp is down here and Zoro's just like up here. It's something you'll have to decide for yourself, but I consider the matter settled. So, just what are you? Wait, so just what are you? That's kind of rude, Jinbei. Me, I'm just your resident scientific genius for hire, Dr. Vegapunk. Wrath. Dr. Vegapunk Atlas. This is 06. There's 6 Vegapunk clones? Dr. Atlas Wrath. Are they all named after, like, the 7 deadly sins? Is Lilith Greed? No, wait. What was the other one? Logic. No, so they're not the 7 deadly sins. Dr. Vegapunk. What the? That's a total lie? Even Bonnie knows Vegapunk. I always thought that Nami was the weakest. Nah, Ogata, it's been stated by Oda that Usopp will always be the weakest. Wait, you thought Nami was the weakest? Weather manipulation versus slingshot? You thought Nami was invisibility versus like plants? Nami was the weakest? Really? You're Vegapunk. I've heard that name. Kobe told me about you. New world. So what now? Lucci! Just keep listening, Lucci. Vegapunk is technically still a single individual. But his genius is second only to his busyness. When there's not enough time, second only to his business. When there's not enough time, you say you're as busy as a beaver, right? Well, imagine if there was more than one beaver. I don't get that analogy. Oh, I'm busy as a beaver, so imagine if there was more than one beaver, they could get more done. That was the grand idea, to split up into 6 people. In other words, all 6 of these satellites are also Dr. Vegapunk, and I'm the weird one for thinking that sounds impossible, right? Geniuses are such a pain. Lucci kind of clean. All right, yeah. So there are 7 Vegapunks. Shaka, Lilith, Edison, Pythagoras, Atlas. Atlas is 05. Here in the raw, but the dress says 06. We'll update this once Viz clarifies.
There are thrills in the illicit.
Atlas and Yoki? Yo? Okay, so I'm gonna say, yeah, Lilith is number 2. Yeah, there's 7 Vegapunks. And since, what the fuck was it? Not Shaka. I was just looking at it. Stella. Since Stella isn't mentioned here. Wait, is it? Shaka, Lilith, Edison, Pythagoras, Atlas, Yo. Stella isn't mentioned here. So the Stella means star, doesn't it? Stella means star. All right. So there's Stella, Shaka, Lilith, Edison, Pythagoras, Atlas, and Yo, or Yogi, however the fuck you want to pronounce that. There are 7. There. Some of these Vegapunks are flipping. Some of these Vegapunks are joining crews. Lilith might go to Kid because she's sadistic as fuck. She's evil. Oh, look at that. And the fucking what's name right here is fucking marked as evil. I want her to go to law. Just in case she's wearing the whole jumpsuit thing, she got the jacket on. I want her to go to law. The new crew member discussions aren't dead. Thank fucking Christ. I know it. As long as One Piece exists, the new crew member discussions will never end. As long as One Piece exists. Geniuses are such a pain. In short, what the fuck is that? In short, our assignment is to return this problem child back to Egghead. Then while taking care not to damage. Wait. In short, our assignment is to return this problem child back to Egghead. Then, while taking care not to damage any of the lab's precious assets, we're to eliminate every last Vega. They're gonna kill Vegapunk? What the fuck did he do? I told you Bonnie and 02 for Straw Hat? No. Goon, don't start your bullshit this early in the arc. Goon, don't start your bullshit this early in the arc, bro. Don't start your bullshit. Taking care not to, we have to eliminate every last Vegapunk. Cypher Pole ages 0. Masked assassins. Kaku, Lucci, and Stussy. Are we about to get a Luffy versus Lucci round 2? Lucci's about to get waxed. But are we gonna get a round 2? Are we gonna get a round 2? Please tell me we gonna get a round 2. I wanna see Lucci fight again. I really wanna see Lucci fight again. We're meant to kill the single most useful man in the world. I wonder if this has something to do with the recent Leloucia incident. Why are you talking about that? Leloucia never doesn't exist. I wouldn't mind CP0 taking out Lilith. No, don't take out Lilith. That was the first one we saw. Someone with instincts like yours should know better than to question these things. I want Stussy to die. Agreed, don't get us into any hot water, Lucci. When did Kaku get some balls against Lucci? When did he get balls against Lucci? Is Lucci worried? Is Lucci gonna flip? Not flip to like the straw, enjoying the straw. I'm not even gonna speak that shit into existence. Not flip in that sense, but is he gonna flip and like say go to the good side of the Marines? You know, like that the Marine theory that when the World War breaks out, the Marine is gonna split into two halves: the Gorosei side and the For the People side, I guess. Is Lucci gonna flip to that side? Look at Kaku's mask silvers. Which one is Kaku's mask? What? Why does his mask got a nose to it? His mask has a nose to it. That's funny as hell.
Maybelline New York's Instant Eraser.
Look at Kaku's mask. Kaku's mask. Wait, is his mask? Is the nose on his mask black? How does nobody recognize Kaku in that mask? Like I find that extremely hard to believe that if you've met Kaku before and you see somebody with that nose, especially if he was in the area recently, you know damn well that's him. You know damn well that's him. Facts. Why are you trying to kill off the only cute CP agent? I mean, I really don't care for Stussy. I really don't care for Stussy. All right, but yeah, that's the end of the chapter though. What's up with the? Who the fuck is this? That's the Seraphim Kuma. That's the Seraphim Kuma. That don't look like Kid Kuma though. That don't look like Kuma as a kid. Yeah, he's smaller, but that don't look like Kid Kuma. Did this one age up a bit more? Is this the first Seraphim? Why they always gotta start with Kuma? Head ass theory. Bonnie's going to free Seraphim Kuma, take him, and now she got a little brother. But that's the end of the chapter. This chapter was actually kind of a banger. I ain't gonna lie, this chapter was actually kind of a banger. But who has met Kaku as an agent of the world government? Zoro? Smoker versus Lucci, what do you think? Yes! Yes! Alright, hold. If Kaku goes to assassinate one of the Vegapunks, and Zoro sees Kaku in that mask, Usopp has seen him too. I can already imagine Zoro going, "Who the hell are you? How do you know my name?" And Usopp's just looking at him like, "Are you serious? That, like, you don't recognize him?" Then Zoro looks at him, then looks at Usopp and goes, "Is that your brother?" Like just having a dumb moment. And Usopp yells at him just like, "No, that's the CP9 guy, the giraffe." And Kaku says some dumb shit like, so you were somehow able to recognize me. What an amazing detective you are. And just off of that interaction, Usopp gets an even higher bounty increase. My theory on Bonnie still holds true. We just changing up some of the relationships. Big Mom and Akainu didn't do the nasty to make Bonnie. Big Mom and Kuma, the king of the the king of the Sorbet Kingdom, did the nasty, made Bonnie. And what if, just what if, Akainu was the one who fell in love with Bonnie, but it just didn't happen? She hates him for whatever reason. Which is why during the Blackbeard incident, he heard Blackbeard called Bonnie, which is why he went out there personally. And instead of just straight up killing a pirate, you saw what the fuck Akainu did to 2 Marines for abandoning a battlefield. Why the fuck wouldn't he? That was their first crime. Why the fuck wouldn't he murder a pirate, a known pirate with over 100 million bounty? Because he's in love with her. Just throwing that out there. And somehow she managed to escape. Akainu, the red dog. Throwing that out there. My Bonnie theory still holds true. Just switching up the relationship a little bit. Just a little bit. But where did it go? Oh yeah, Lucci versus Smoker. I want that. I want that fight just to finally give Smoker some fucking love. Because since the New World, Smoker has been down bad. He's been down horrendous. I'm one of the people who believe that Smoker could have beaten Virgo. He was just repaying Law for, he was just paying the debt back to Law. He was just repaying Law. He got his heart back. He intentionally took the beating. But something that I cannot defend is the Doflamingo fight. Smoker got his ass whooped. That's true, but so did Luffy. Until he popped Gear 4, Luffy was getting his ass beat. And hell, once Gear 4 ran out, Luffy had to run. Dofi was straight up 1 Gear 4 attack away from being down and out. Once Gear 4 ran out, Luffy was still able to run around. He was conserving his energy. At least that's what Oda said in the SBS. He was not completely immobile. He just couldn't use Haki. Doflamingo could have killed Luffy then. Right then and there, he could have killed Luffy. But people were like running interference. Against Doflamingo, I think it's fair. I think it makes sense that Smoker lost. Against Rob Lucci, I think at least this point in time, especially if Smoker's been training, I would like to see that fight. I would still like to see Smoker struggle. I don't think that it'd be a wash. I think it'd be something along the lines of, I don't want to say the Luffy versus Lucci pre-time skip, because Lucci was kind of like dominating most of that fight. If I was to compare it to any fight, Naruto versus Sasuke, the final fight, it's going pretty even back and forth, and for the most part, you can say it was a draw, but Smoker pulls out the win. Bonnie's gonna low diff Stussy. Is Bonnie much of a fighter though? Like, honest to God, is Bonnie much of a fighter? Because all we've really seen of her is like doing sneaky shit, come up behind somebody, touch him, and then just change the hit. How long have we been going? Damn, an hour and a half. It took us an hour and a half to read the fucking chapter. God damn it. Another thing, earlier I was saying that I miss Yamato. Honestly, because somebody mentioned it in the comments of one of the streams. Give me a sec. Give me a hot second. She got to be more than snappish girl at least. Probably a Nami fight. Just so what? What? Going what? Hold on, wait, where the fuck is it? Oh, here we go, YouTube Studio. Here we go. Fuck, come on, man. Oh, here we go, comments. All right, Electric Maestro said this on the comments of the 1059 video. He said, it took me a while to realize why the case with Yamato and Momo ended the way it did. And the conclusion that I've come to is that Momo being built up to eventually challenge Yamato to prove to her that he is capable of defending Wano on his own, and further encourage Yamato to sail out, not only to embrace her freedom to embrace her freedom at sea to the fullest, but also to accomplish her greater purpose of finding the answer as to why Wano should be open, likely going to latitude. There's more to it that I'm gonna go into in a second. I agree with that. I agree with that point, but the counters that I can see to that is Momo doesn't know that's why Yamato is staying. Momo's understanding of why Yamato is staying in Wano is simply that he believes she wants to adventure around Wano before leaving out. But the reason that I do agree with that is because Momo said, I'm going to surpass Oden. Eventually I'm going to surpass Oden. We even got the narrator box saying that Momo's going to be is going down in history as the greatest shogun Wano has ever seen. Excuse me. Now, as for Momo challenging Yamato, I could see Momo still losing that fight. Yamato still beats the shit out of him, but he puts up such an impressive showing that Yamato is like, cool. I think he can actually do it. While at the same time, have Momonosuke tell her, yo, Momo getting the need eye? No. I still think yo, Edens, I still think it's incredibly stupid that Zoro does not have need eye. Two sword style Momo is going to be his two sword style user, but I don't think he's getting need eye. I don't think he's getting Kitetsu the second. I still think it's stupid as shit that you introduced the next upgrade from Zoro's weakest sword, which that upgrade happens to be on the same level as his other two swords, and then you trade out one of his most earned swords for a magic katana, for a magic fucking sword that honestly it does nothing for Zoro. Oh, he was able to pull out more hockey than he normally is. Just have Zoro fucking learn Conqueror's Coding. Just have him fucking learn it. Just have him fucking learn it. Have him upgrade Kitetsu the third to Kitetsu the second. Give Momo Kitetsu the third. He's a pink dragon holding a red sword? Come the fuck on. A pink dragon holding a red sword, and honest to God, or hell, Edens, honestly, the two swords that I think he's going to get, Ame no Habakiri, and hell, he might even be walking around with Shusui. The dragon holding the Dragon Slayer sword? Two Dragon Slayers? Come on. He finished the chapter, yeah. For real, Edens? Shaka is Kuina. That's how she recognized Zoro right off the bat. Everybody recognized Zoro. Everybody. Anybody who sees Zoro recognizes him. Everybody. What the fuck are you talking to? Gone. You're throwing shit at the wall hoping something sticks. Be better. Be better. Second part to this dude's comment, to Electro Maestro's comment. After Momo read the journal and realized the last page was missing, it left him concerned as to why his dad Odin would want to open Wano in the first place and then decide not to open Wano after that. It is probably not that Momo is concerned about if he's able to open the borders, but why he should open the borders. And him wanting to surpass Odin would lead him into working around his bolo breath aiming and armament hockey, presumably trained by Hyogoro. That's the first part that I fucking love. In such a way so as to ultimately become a reliable enough defender. Maybe he'd even challenge Yamato to a fight after finding out she lied to him about staying in order to prove her once and for all that he's become reliable despite his past failures with the Admiral. And the crazy thing is, Momo didn't even really fail against him. He didn't really fail against Green Bull. Green Bull was just a fucking monster. And honestly, it makes no goddamn sense that the Scabbards got dealt with the way that they did by Green Bull. Look at how they were doing against Kaido. Just look at how they did against Kaido. And you mean to tell me Plant Guy, the guy with plants, was able to wrap all of y'all up and then just dangle y'all in the air to the point where y'all couldn't do shit with swords, by the way. Y'all couldn't do shit. You were able to penetrate Kaido's scales, but you were not able to cut through the Admiral plant? Come on. And then Yamato just laying there like this, talking to Momo. Bitch, if you don't get it together. And then you got Oda running fucking damage control. Only Shaka did. No, Lilith recognized all of them. She knew exactly who they were. She just didn't take them serious because of the way everybody else was reacting. She didn't pay attention to Zoro or Robin. She knew exactly who they all were. Lilith and Nami might be related. They're fucking clones. What are you talking about? I fucking Black Panther trailer. Oh, Eden's, bro. You know I'm not the biggest Black Panther fan, like comic books and all of that shit. But nigga, I hate Shuri in the comics. I didn't care much for her run as Black Panther. I didn't care about any of that. But that trailer got me fucking hyped. That trailer had me so goddamn hyped. The music, and then when she came down and they stood up in the suit, nigga. Androids and clones are legit two different things. They're clones who are androids. They got cloned, they were cloned, and then they got cybernetic parts. There you go. Or fuck, they're just clones. But yeah, Eden's Black Panther 2, I'm hyped. I'm actually hyped. Ain't seen the trailer, shit is that good. Bruh, they pay homage to Chadwick Boseman, we already know that. But then the whole trailer is pretty much, you see Wakandans fighting Atlanteans, you see Namor, his redesign looks Aztecian. I don't like it, I really don't. I wanted them to go with like the Marvel Now version of Namor. He has the wings on his feet. He was flying with the wings on his feet. I didn't care about that. I think Namor looks bad. But nigga, that trailer got me hyped. And I saw on TikTok, I saw on TikTok, people are pissed about The Little Mermaid. And we talked about this. They can make The Little Mermaid black. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It's a live action. It's going to be a bad movie. If it's good, it's good. But no matter how you slice it, the cartoon version of Ariel will always be Ariel, the Little Mermaid. It's a white girl with red hair. Somebody edited. Wait, can I go to TikTok from my computer? Please tell me I can go to TikTok from my computer. Please tell me I can go to TikTok. Yes, the fuck I can. That's a film red. That's a film red clip. Log in.
When I was 10, I went to India to visit my family. And when I was 10, I had this problem where I refused to shit.
What the fuck? Log in, damn it. Okay, because this shit just made me mad. 25, 48, 61. 25, 48, 61. What the hell? All right, fuck it, don't care. I'm just about to show it to you from my phone. I wanted to do it from here, but apparently that shit ain't working. 7934 13. 79 34 13. What the fuck? Yo, it's not letting me log in. It's not letting me log. Shut the fuck up. I don't care about the sun through a fucking filter or whatever. Hold my nuts. Where the fuck is it? I gotta find it. Yo, Edens, when I tell you people are down bad, here, is this it? Edens, can you see this shit? You can't see this shit? No, hold on. I gotta turn this off. You can't see it. I'm gonna put it in Discord. Somebody went through some extra effort, bro, of taking the recording of a film reaction to Chadwick Boseman in Endgame, like Black Panther and Up. They edited out Chadwick Boseman and put Ryan Gosling's face right there. Bro, they put Ryan Gosling's face on Chadwick Boseman. When I tell you I was crying, people are really mad about this shit, but they don't know. People don't know that. They're like, oh, if the Little Mermaid can be black, then Black Panther can be white. Again, niggas are that salty. The reason that Ariel can be black is because her skin color does not change anything about the story. If you change Black Panther to a white guy, you gotta change up everything. Everything. If he's from Africa, yes, there are white people in Africa. But Wakanda is no longer Wakanda is no longer a black dominated country. And then on top of it, yo, people are wild. That's what I'm saying. And then on top of it, people don't know that Steve Rogers was Black Panther for a little while. In the Ultimates, nobody has ever seen Black Panther without his mask on, except for Steve Rogers. The Avengers was holding Black Panther. They were holding him hostage, pretty much telling him, you can't go home. You can't. If you leave, we're gonna out Wakanda. Steve Rogers felt sorry and was like, fuck that. Give me the costume. You go home. I'll be Black Panther. And Steve Rogers was Black Panther for a little while. And nobody knew. Black Panther was a white guy. Jesus Christ. People are really mad. And then they took that shit even further. Spider-Man isn't black. Yes, the fuck he is. There is a black Spider-Man. Miles Morales is black. There's an Indian Spider-Man. There's a Japanese Spider-Man. There's dozens of Spider-Men. Yeah. Go get your little ass out from by my door, Negro. Bro, Spider-Man is black. There's a black Spider-Man. My little brother's a piece of shit. Niggas scream, this is not comic accurate, but never read a comic. That's what I'm saying! People read 616 and go, oh, the movies need to follow this to the T. I used to think that until I watched the MCU movies. You can draw inspiration from everything. The MCU movies are its own separate universe. And if anything, they draw from the Ultimate Universe more than anything. Steve Rogers, us worthy. Wait, what? Steve Rogers, us worthy because he could pick up Thor's hammer. LOL. Wait, what? So will he be from Sweden and it'd be called White Panther? There's a Mexican character called White Tiger. She's Mexican. But yeah. And yo, Edens, they took it even further. Captain America is not black. Yo, when that whole shit was going on, I went on Reddit and dudes was going wild about Captain America's not black. You know how many pictures of black Captain Americas people was posting? Sam Wilson. They had Sam Wilson. They had the what the fuck was his name from Young Avengers? The kid, the nephew, no, either the nephew or grandson of the black guy that was in Falcon and Winter Soldier. They showed pictures of him too. They showed the little kid. They showed the little kid from Young Avengers. They showed Sam Wilson. They even put the panel of old Captain America standing there with Bucky, telling Sam Wilson, "You're the only one worthy enough to have this shield." Oh my God. And to top it all off, yeah, Patriot. There you go. His name is fucking Patriot. Isn't Anthony Mackie Captain America now? Yeah, the new Captain America movie that's coming out, it's Anthony Mackie. It's Anthony Mackie. They didn't call it Falcon Captain America. No, it's Captain America. Oh my God. Yo, the whole like race argument in comic books is hilarious, especially when you take into account none of these niggas has ever read a comic book a day in their life. Shit is all fucking hilarious, and I love it. It is mwah, beautiful. If somebody said, well, if we're gonna talk about Disney princesses changing races, then change Princess Tiana white. That can't work. It can't. Look at that. Watch that entire Princess and the Frog movie. From the opening, you see classism between whites and blacks. Her mother makes dresses for a rich white girl because her daddy said she could have it. Tiana and her mother get on the train. They go home to a slum, like they're dirt poor, and it's classism. It's an entirely it's a black community, and even when she's raising money to try and get her restaurant, The fucking bank guys are white, telling her, don't you think somebody like you should like stick to what you're good at? And you're like, what the fuck? There was classism. You turn Princess Tiana white, you're pretty much saying that white people were oppressed. You're changing up the entire dynamic and the point of the movie. Niggas watch a comic story and a comic explain video and think they know 20 years of comics in 20 minutes. Bruh, I love comic story. I love comics explained. I watch comic story to get caught up on some of the runs that I missed. But bruh, to watch those videos and think you know everything is wild. And I'm not diminished. I'm not telling you you need to know everything about comic books in order to talk something. No, that's just not how it works. If you enjoyed a certain run, we can talk about that run. And then when you talk about how a character is and how he acts, and I bring up something else, I'll recommend that issue to you. I'll tell you, yo, you should read this, and like it branches out. You don't have to be a comic book aficionado. You don't have to be an expert. Hell, all of my books, the books that I own, they're in that closet. I barely read them anymore. All of the shit that I read is digital, and I still miss hundreds of runs. I can't consume every piece of information, every piece of media, every run, every goddamn issue that drops. No, I'm not the most informative when it comes to comic books, and I will not claim to be. But if you've only watched the MCU movies and then try and tell me that I'm wrong when I tell you that Wolverine's superhero name is not X-Men, I'ma call you on that shit. It don't matter how much like comic book media you consume, as long as you're honest about it. Technically, Joker is the closest thing to a white princess in the Frog. What? What? It is just wild, bro. It's wild. But yo, we've been going for almost 2 hours. I'm gonna end it here. I'm hopping in Discord like right now. I'm in Discord right now. Yo, thank you for everybody who came through. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. Yeah, join the Discord, like the video. I guess subscribe to the channel. We do One Piece reactions every chapter. It takes us a couple hours to finish a chapter, but yeah, thanks for everybody to come through. Take it easy. Have a good weekend. Peace. Oh, and go see Film Red too. That movie was amazing. See Film Red. Have a good one. Peace.